How you guys doing today? The Strategist here to talk about Final Fantasy Remake, the gameplay demo that they showed last night at E3 2019 for Square Enix's presentation, and right now you're seeing the footage from that game, from that game reveal, where they went in depth on some of the mechanics. So far, from what I can tell, okay, if you've already seen the title of this video, you already know that I am not very fond of what I see here. This game, combat-wise, looks terrible. I'm just gonna say it like that. It looks terrible. This combat system is awful. Look at this. I mean, what is this shit? It looks terrible. Now I'm gonna get into a couple of reasons why I don't like this combat system that they revealed for Final Fantasy VII Remake. For one reason, why did they go with this action RPG style? You know what I'm saying? Where it's like this very action heavy kind of style. It just looks very mindless from what I'm seeing here. This very action heavy style that pretty much when you're playing through this game, it's going to be devoid of all strategy, all tactics. Even though you see tactical mode there, no. Okay, this game is not going to be tactical. This game is going to be somewhere between Final Fantasy 15 and maybe, like, let's say somewhere like Final Fantasy Crisis Core, without the unique battle system of Crisis Core and more of the mindless battle system that is Final Fantasy 15. Now granted, I spent over $200 on Final Fantasy 15. I kind of like Final Fantasy 15. I platinumed the game. It's not that bad of a game, but the combat system is without a doubt the weakest aspect of that game. That's probably not the thing that kept me on there so long. It's not. It's really more like the you know, just all the extra content that the game had and being able to platinum it. But anyway, that's besides the point. This combat system looks terrible. It looks terrible, man. This is going to be a combat system where your brain, your mind is going to hunger for some sort of tactical, strategic challenge. Look at this. Look at this. Look. You're going to be doing that the entire game. That shit right there, that's all you're going to be doing. Look at this shit. This looks terrible, man. This combat looks awful. Oh my god. This shit is like Type 0 action RPG combat. This looks awful, man. But anyway, yeah. You see how you just, Barrett just used thunder there? You're not gonna want to do that. You're not gonna need to do that when you're playing the game in combat. There's not gonna be any point, because you can power probably through this game with just doing straight up offense. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I don't know if any of you guys that's going to be watching this video, probably not going to be much, I don't care, but this is just an impassioned rant of what I've seen with this game. I don't know if any of you guys played Dragon Quest XI, but Dragon Quest XI has a masterful turn-based combat system where it it has this illusion of being kind of a game where you can move around and control the camera freely, but it's still a turn-based game. And it's good enough presentation-wise for people that may not like turn-based RPGs but want the freedom and movement of an action RPG, but also a turn-based RPG mixed into the overall meta of the game. That was damn near genius. There's other turn-based games that have done great meshing of action of RPG subgenres, such as, you know, the Trails of Cold Steel games, mixing in strategy RPGs with traditional turn-based RPG elements. You know, even the Neptunia games, where it has an action RPG style to it, but a turn-based meta. There's other games that use the turn-based style to a different degree. This shit right here looks awful. This is generic as hell, mindless as hell. This is going to be like 15 all over again, combat wise. Now, mind you, I'm not saying the visuals look terrible. I'm not saying graphically. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying presentation. I'm not saying voice acting. They got that done properly. But there could have been so much more done with this combat system. This just feels like something we've seen already. You telling me this is a remake of a beloved game like Final Fantasy VII Remake? It's not my favorite game in the Final Fantasy series. I frankly think it's very overrated, but it's a great game. You understand? But this combat system is just, I don't think it's going to do this remake any justice. It's not going to do this remake any justice. It looks underwhelming. It looks casual. It looks brain dead. It's going to be like Ni no Kuni 2 all over again. Although I like Ni no Kuni 2's battle system. But it's clearly a downgrade in quality compared to Ni no Kuni 1's battle system in terms of variety and diversity with the, you know, different familiars and stuff like that. But this doesn't look good, man. This looks horrible. I mean, that's the video. That's the video. You know what I'm saying? This looks like shit, man. Let me pause this crap. This looks like crap. It really does. It really does. Final Fantasy VII Remake, the game looks great. Combat looks awful. And how is it that you have Dragon Quest XI, a game that Square Enix clearly doesn't pay attention to anywhere outside of Japan? But it has a more innovative, and at least it caters to what made Final Fantasy great as a video game series, as an RPG series. And now we're just going back to this very mindless, casual, generic turn-based system. I mean, excuse me, not even turn-based, action RPG system with very light elements of tactical gameplay. Very disappointed. This is going to be a hard pass for me, y'all. This is going to be a hard pass. So this is the Strategist here, signing out. And I'll see you guys later.